What up, Doe Ledge here? Chill with me. It is time. We are here. The weekend is upon us. NOME 10, NomeX in LA. Might as well have somebody from the West because it's over there. And who better? Who better than the one and only voice of the West? Check out his channel, NicoTV, man. What's good, brother?
Hey man, voice of the West here, man. URL, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and recognize I'm the voice of the West and let a nigga in the building, man. All this, we ain't letting the media in the building. I'm not feeling that. I ain't feeling that. Listen, you can tell them other niggas all that shit. But the Nico TV, what? In my region? It's all good, URL. I'm gonna go ahead and watch it for free. I'm gonna go ahead and have me a little, you know what I'm saying, some freeness, you know what I'm saying, going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to check it out on the caffeine side of the game. But come on, URL, what's happening?
Hey, man. They trying to keep it close knit. Close knit. I don't blame them, man.
Nah, no, all jokes aside though, man, for real. The fact that any of the battle rappers are, I know they all getting paid, and obviously that's an incentive, but you're gonna get paid regardless of when this went down. So the fact that these niggas is still willing to go out there and give a show to the people, given the circumstances, what been going on, for real, salute and shout out to every last one of them. John, Av, you know what I'm saying, Don Marino, everybody who has either been infected with the COVID or anybody who you suspect you have been, you got family, friends, whatever the case is, man. Prayers to everybody, man, in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys get well soon.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. We got a card that kind of changed up on us due to the COVID, with John having some scares, and they pulled that battle with him versus Ill Will out of there. So we're down to, you know, a little light for, I guess we could say, for maybe gnome standards. Don't look
Like,
like don't look like that.
I mean, on paper, this is one of the lighter gnomes on paper, even with the John and Ill Will battle. It was still, but I mean, you act like, okay, we take that battle away, like we just ain't got no battles on the card. Like,
No, no. How many? How many? Hold on. I'm gonna flip something you said to me on you. You ready for this? You ready for this?
I'm listening. I'm listening. What's happening?
Okay. How many of these card battles on this card could main event? How many battles on this card could main event?
I ain't that many. I ain't gonna lie. It's only two. You gonna put. I mean, Jada Nightwing and Fonz. I mean, if you want to bring back the PGs and make a one off card, or
Yeah.
I mean, you got Mike P and Saga. I mean, they're good to one off, like a one off. You know what I'm saying? Main event a one off card. Maybe Born Legacy.
They
I
would
don't
they,
do
they would
the.
main they would main event a Born Legacy.
I mean, if you don't put Geechee and these other niggas on the card, yeah. But it's not. I mean, if you put a name on the card,
Well,
no.
I guess that's my point.
Daylight and Tay Rock could main event a gnome. I think it could. I think it could. I know it's a little
Maybe
bit of a
that's a stretch.
people don't really know what they want from it, but I think it guarantee could main event a volume. It can main event a Born Legacy. It can main event on a roof. And rooftop is the best platform right now going. So you main
Absolutely,
event over there, that's something.
I can see the
But I
main
think
event in
that
that.
I think this battle, if just the way that they was rolling it out before they announced, a certain battle. Let's say Surf and Lux wasn't on here, Geechee and Verb hadn't been announced yet. You take Surf and Lux off, this was the main event. You know what I'm saying? You could have built something with this right here. I wouldn't have been mad at it, but given the fact you have Surf and Lux, that's main event, whatever card it's on. You know what I'm
True.
saying?
I can see the main event. Daylight and Rock definitely a Born, definitely a Smack volume. Yeah, I guess. So three. Let's say
Yeah, about,
three.
about a solid three, but
It ain't bad.
it's not gnome. It's not
No.
nine main events for real every battle, but
Yeah. So we're
it's
gonna
going what
get
it
we're gonna
needs
we're
to
gonna
do.
come some slack, and obviously we had to from the gate because one of the battles everybody know was a main event worthy, but it had a very big incentive. It was guys toughening it out in a tournament to get here to this card, and we are here. And how ironic, a guy from the West versus a guy from the Midwest. All right, we got Jada Nightwing, who's been impressive, dynamic, original, and just one of a kind, man, with his presence versus Fonz, a punch phenomenon, aggressive, don't miss a beat, not too many misses with those punches either, very accurate, and he can do big damage, man. I would
Yeah.
say some of his rounds in the tournament are some of the maybe top 5 to 10 rounds in the whole tournament. He probably got 2 to 3 of them, man. He was explosive. So this is gonna be a goodie, man. Without biases, without any bias, who do you got? I'm curious.
Okay. I see when you say that without any bias, man. When this first got announced, right? When the names for the tournament, when Ultimate Madness first was announced and they put the names out there who was in the tournament, even before they announced the matchups, I had Jada Nightwing winning the tournament. Now, a lot of people then, and even when it finally did get started, told me I was crazy. But my whole take on it from the very beginning was, in my opinion, Jada Nightwing was the best battle rapper on a game. A game, Jada Nightwing was the best battle rapper that was in Ultimate Madness 1. That was my opinion from jump. Now, obviously, at that point in time, he hadn't had the level of consistency to really make that claim legitimate. He didn't have that at that time. So I get it. I get why people could go ahead and say, oh, you was crazy. But he's shown exactly what I said. Him versus Real Sick is still the best battle, in my opinion, of the tournament.
Absolutely, I
You know
agree.
what I'm saying? It's debatable because there are a couple other ones I feel like was fire.
Mm,
Bonds had one with Jay Kruger in the first round. That same first round.
that was dope.
That was crazy. Him and Easy was fire. That was crazy. Him and Easy was fire. You know what I'm saying? So they both have had, and Luke, you know what I'm saying, Jay and Lou, so they both have had very, very good battles. If you look at the top 5 battles of Ultimate Madness, 4 of those battles are going to be Jay and Fonz, respectively. They're going to have 4 of the top 5 battles of the entire shit. So it only makes sense that they would go ahead and meet at this point. But yeah, man, no bias, man. Just for me, man, I've always felt like Jada Nightwing was the best battle rapper of his class. It's just his preparation and his lack of preparation, as I call it, hidden preparation. He had a lot of hidden preparation going on, and during this tournament, he finally locked in. He showed the people exactly what he is capable of, or some of what he's capable of. I don't even think he's been on this A game yet. I don't even feel like this is A game. I
I
just feel like
agree.
this is the best he brought for the tournament, given the circumstances of the short prep, you know what I'm saying, getting to the next battle. But man, going into this one, man, I still have Jada Nightwing winning. I think Fonz is probably, I thought Ace would get here. I thought it would have been Jay versus Ace, a rematch, but Fonz beating Ace and getting to this point, man, he's explosive. He don't take too many bars off. He's very explosive, very creative. Wordplay is very dope. I just feel like Jay, man, that presence, you know what I'm saying, the ability to be able to switch up your cadence, the unorthodox nature that he punches in, like he's very unorthodox. So he'll land punches and land haymakers in spots that you wouldn't even expect him to.
I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying? And he's able to dissect and break down his opponent. I feel like he's just getting better and better and better. He's getting even more comfortable now. He's getting more physical. You know what I'm saying? That's an element that he's brought to the table as well. So I do got Jada Knight winning. I think this is a close ass battle though. Like to me, this battle is preference. To me, that's how close it is. I feel this battle will come down to your personal preference. Both on their A game, personal preference. They both are really good, almost great even at
Yeah,
what they do. So I'm expecting a dog fight. It's going to come down to the last round, it's cliche, but hey, I feel like they both going to be bombing. Fonz is known for his second rounds. Jay has been coming out the gate in the first. So I feel like that third round, who wants it? It's up for grabs. And I
I
trust Jay
agree.
the Nightwing in that spot. So I got Jay with a 2-1 edge. Very close, though. Very close.
I agree. I agree with everything you said, especially the last part about it's gonna come down to the third round, and that's why I'm edging Fonz because it's really only reason why is because I've been seeing their thirds, and I feel like Jay has been. I mean, he admitted as much as to giving up the third with Rubando. Now, granted, he said he was giving it up for this battle, but he was also pretty light in his third to me against Luke Castro. I felt like the third versus Sick was debatable in my opinion. Like I feel like his thirds be kind of light, and what I've always said about Jada Knight when he is dope, he is explosive, but he's very rarely showed me that killer instinct when he got somebody on the ropes to finish them off. Like we seen it versus Madface, we seen it here and there, but it's very rare that he. We look when we watch Fonz. This is the thing about Fonz. Fonz, whether he lands or misses, he is swinging with intent, and
Mm-hmm.
he is trying to finish you. He's not trying to leave this debatable, and I think that killer instinct for 25 grand will come into play, and I think Fonz will take this battle with a slight edge.
I think that killer instinct you're talking about, I think Jay has displayed it, but there's something that Jay the Nightwing did in Ultimate Madness that no other battle rapper did. And it stood out so much. Like, if you look at the very first battle versus Real Sick, that third round, that's high risk because people coming into the tournament said you got to punch more, you got to rap faster, you don't have time to angle, you don't have time to try and break somebody down, you don't have time to try and set up what you're saying. And he went right at him with a breakdown. That's high risk in a tournament. At that point in time, it was looked at as high risk. As time went on, we see that that's not the case.
Right.
But every single battle he has said something in there. Like he doesn't have his third rounds to me, how I look at his thirds, they're very meaningful. He don't just throw bars to get it's something he's saying. You look at the Lou Castro joint. He mentioned a lot of the West in there. I don't know if y'all even caught that. He
I did. I
mentioned
caught it.
a lot of the West up and comers. That's something that most people in the culture probably didn't even know who he was talking about, and they could have said, "Oh, that's filler. Oh, you took the round off," which I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, he took the round off. He left the door open." But no, he chose to make an impact. He chose to go ahead and say something and put on for his region. Nobody else in this tournament, I don't even think they had that like narrative coming in, but Jay pushed that narrative himself to the forefront of saying, "Nah, this is bigger than me. I'm gonna use my platform to go ahead and put on for everybody else in my section."
While I respect that, I respect that, you respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Will the judges respect that? Is what I've learned to
I
do
think
it with this tournament. I've learned to take myself out of it and judge based on who I think the judges is going to select. Will they respect that
I
type
think
of?
the judges will respect it, but I think for Nome though, this is my thing. He's shown every single battle, his third rounds, he's doing something with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every time. The Rubando shit, he took the round off because he felt like Rubando was not going to be capable of winning 2 rounds. Now, he got lucky with that shit because Rubando chose to show up in that battle, which I told y'all he was going to do anyway. But
What he
you know
turned
what I'm saying?
into? What Rue turned into in the third?
He turned into a hidden character. He turned into a hidden character. I don't know what you was doing, Rubando, but you
Uh,
really should. You could have been here.
I'm
You
sorry,
should
Rue.
have been here had you not choked.
I couldn't let him not say that. I had to ask. I had to
But
do it.
now, I just for me, man, I feel like Jay in this known battle, I feel like he is probably going to take this time to say something the same way he did when he battled Madface. Now, obviously, the rounds being 2 minutes, you don't have as much time, but I feel like that's a part of Jay the Nightwing's round, the same way like you would look at a Geechee Gotti round when he gets into like the storytelling, he gets into the substance. Certain battle rappers, that's just who they are. Fonz is just he's gonna bar up, he's just gonna keep punching the whole way through. But this is why I say it's preference, because there's gonna be some people who like the approach that Jada Nightwing comes with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it's a bigger than me round. It's not just about, okay, yeah, it's known, I'm trying to win, I'm gonna go for it, but I'm gonna go for the kill. Wow, putting this narrative out here. And I feel like shit like that Jay does, even when Jay gets in his storytelling back, there's a lot of substance he be talking. He be talking that shit.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's very important to him to go ahead and put that out there. If you look at his battle versus Rubando, the shirt he had on, it says Sky Tier Northwest. That's a league where he's from. That's his home league. And you know what I'm saying? We're close to where his city is. So it's like
Yeah. Salute to Scott too.
every single battle he has done something very specific to put on for the West and put on for himself because he made it here. I feel this known battle, you're going to see the very best of Jay the Nightwing. He's made it to this point. You're going to see the very best locked in Jay. And I feel like that killer instinct, you're going to see it. It might not look like how you want it to look in terms of punch more, bar up more, but it is still there. I feel like his killer instinct is just looked at a little bit differently, if that makes sense.
You might be right. You might be right. I might have to look at it differently. Everybody killer instinct isn't just straight at you aggressive. Some of them like their killer instinct is within painting a picture. So maybe we gotta look for that in that battle. I think it's gonna be a fiery battle though. So those are our picks. Nico with Jay, and I'm gonna roll with Fonz in that one. And honestly, I would call Nico out if I feel like he was being biased, and he would call me out. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either one in this one. So I'm not mad at that. Next matchup, a good one, man. A good one. One that Nico feels could have been something else. Could have been another battle for both gentlemen.
Should have. Ain't no coulda, should have. Go ahead and announce the matchup. Yeah, I'm saying. And sidebar, Ultimate Madness, the whole tournament went by. Only one person from the West, only one person from the Midwest, and they both meeting at NOME. But that's neither here nor there. Well, I'm not trying to set trip on you other regions right now. Y'all had your time 10 years ago. It's a new age right now. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
The West and the Midwest be running shit low key. I feel like we got some of the most impactful, most dynamic, even for top tiers too. Like us with Hitman and Verb, y'all got Geechee, Rump. Anyway, that's a totally. I don't want to ruffle no feathers.
Get into the next battle and should have. I didn't forget your verbiage. Say should have.
He feels they should have went against other opponents, and I'm talking about Mike P versus the Saga. I like this matchup because I feel like when you put two guys that are hitting on all cylinders, is even though they already got other fire battles like this in the stash, I don't feel like it'll hurt to have another one. Whereas you're gunning for these other top tiers, and they might not bring their A game against you. And it might be lackluster. I've seen battles like that over and over. Rum Smoke on his way up when he was the hottest thing smoking, he smoked a unenthused Charlie Clips. I've seen Briz on his way up smoke top tiers that just wasn't. It just didn't make sense.
Yeah, smoked ill will. The Briz did, but continue.
Where you going with that, buddy?
I'm just, that's a narrative for another day because we ain't gonna be talking about John and ill will. So
But anyway, I've just seen that story over and over again, and while sometimes it works, I won't say it's always flawed, but that's kind of hit and miss. I'd rather see some of the two hottest writers in the game right now square off on a big stage. I want to see it, and my selection is the Saga, although I was leaning towards Mike P before I started this, but I'm still gonna roll with the Saga because I just think he's more versatile. That's all. That's all I got.
Listen. We
Here you go. Here you go.
Mike P and Saga. Listen, if y'all see this, listen. I'm not hating on y'all. Y'all deserve NOME.
Big hate.
I have absolutely no. You guys should, and the fact that you guys are on NOME is perfect. You guys deserve this. No other way around it. Y'all deserve to be on NOME. I want y'all on NOME. I wanted y'all on NOME though versus names. This game that we keep playing where it's like everybody inquiring, they want these two battle rappers. Oh, let's just put them versus each other and see who comes out. Like enough of that shit. Put some respect on their name and give them some names. They've already had good battles. They've already had fire battle. They've already had classic. They've already done all this shit. It's time to give them the resume builders. All right, giving them names. Now, if you couldn't do it on short notice, if you couldn't do it this time, cool. Summer Madness coming. Huh? I ain't forgetting. Huh? They do what they do at NOME. I better see them on Summer Madness with some names. All right? That's all I'm saying. But in terms of the battle, I'm not gonna lie. Before I said Saga was gonna win, right? But I went back and really thought about this matchup, man. It's a lot closer than I might have given it credit for up front. I did say Saga would win 2-1, but man, it's Mike P, man. I went back and watched a couple of his joints, man, and this is gonna be a dog fight right here. I feel like Jay and Fonz will be better just because I feel like that incentive is going to send them to the next level. However, this is a dog fight right here. I expect a very good battle. I'll stay with the Saga, but I'm not. I mean, Razor's edge. Razor's. It's. Mike P wins. I'm not mad, dog, but I'll go with Saga, but dog, after doing some more research, I just the white, like what? I don't Mike P. What we doing?
All right. So let's
Oh,
let,
oh,
let let me let y'all know what he's doing right now. He's setting everybody up. Well, I got his handle right under the screen, so be
you
sure to
mean I'm
follow.
setting the people up? Yeah, holla at me. But what you mean I'm setting the people? Who I'm setting up?
Be sure to follow him on Twitter hours
Who I'm
before
setting up?
hours before it starts because he will indeed change his mind on this battle and he will refer back to this
Hey,
footage. I know you, brother. Come on, man.
listen, man. Listen, I'm not switching the J pick. I'm not switching that. This one, I can switch this pick, but I'm gonna stay with Saga, man. Saga is going to bar up consistently for three. Mike P will probably have one of them rounds where it's like, damn. But then the other two, can he bring another one of those? That's the question. Because even versus Danny, he had one just whoop out of this world. But then the other two they were solid. You know what I'm saying? They were solid to good. They were still
I like
cool.
this
They're still
third. I
good.
like this
But
third.
they wasn't powerful. You need two powerful ones, in my opinion, if you're going to beat Saga. Because he's going to be the same consistency. And even with the beat out shit, his third round showed me that he's starting to get into the angle bag while punching. That's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, I'm noticing a little elevation with Saga. That showed me something. So yeah, I got Saga. It's gonna be a dogfight though, man. I'm actually a little more interested. I was already interested in watching. I was gonna watch it anyway, but I'm a little more. My interest got a little peak. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more after going back and watching some of their battles, man. So yeah, I got Saga with closest edge 2-1, closest edge.
We agree on this one. Saga 2-1. It's gonna be a dog fight. It's gonna have so much replay value because they don't really have bad rounds. You know, they might have some you're not as fond of, but they don't really have bad rounds, especially at this point in their career. So yeah, Saga 2-1 for both of us, man. Geechee Gotti versus A Verb. This is another one of those Midwest versus the West. Um,
So
Go ahead.
okay,
Go
so
ahead.
Ledge, you brought some information up. You said that the rounds for Geechee and Verb were going to be what?
I said I'm hearing rounds may be extended. So maybe 4 to 6, somewhere up in there. I know Lux and Surf is, which is bad for Surf. We'll get into that
I'm
later.
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, dog. If the rounds would have been like 2 33 minutes, I think it would have favored Verb.
Mm.
They would have favored Verb. It's just in my opinion, right? Adding more time because on average, I think a Geechee round on average is anywhere from what, like say 3:30 to 5 minutes, something like that. Verb kind of little bit shorter. They don't really need that much time to really get cooking. They're not people who take a while to start building up to something. They kind of can get straight to it pretty early. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So you adding more time, okay, it could be, you know what I'm saying? But to me, I don't even really be timing dudes like Verb or Gotti. You just rap. You know what I'm saying? They both really can rap. So that's all I'm looking for to see who can rap better, who's gonna have them standout moments, them standout punchlines, them standout bars, you know what I'm saying, the haymakers. I think the battle's still gonna be close. I got Geechee with the 2-1,
Hmm.
but the narrative of Verb getting smoked, like I don't know, for some reason I'm just believing it less and less, man, because the way Verb talking is like he's actually prepared and motivated. Like I would not be shocked if Verb pulled some. I would not be surprised if Verb won the battle. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like Verb is going to show up. I don't think this is going to be the Verb that we only get one. I think he has at least two or three. I think he might have all three,
Hmm.
honestly. And at first, I didn't think he would, but the way he been talking, his
Yeah.
rollout been very specific. So I got to get you 2-1 still, but I'm looking for another dog fight out of this one. This might be a card of dog fights. Like it might not look good on paper, but the results might be crazy.
Okay. So look, before
Uh-oh.
um, I'm switching again because before we recorded, I told you I had Verb winning.
Oh shit.
I love the
Hold on.
Midwest.
Wait a minute. Are we revoking Midwest membership live on air?
No, we ain't doing that. Hey,
No, no,
we ain't
no.
doing that. We ain't doing that.
I didn't say I'm drinking water.
Don't try to divide. Don't try to divide. Hey, yo, my man Young Cola, another Midwest representative. Capology Facts, another. Hey, we ain't doing that. We still strong, right? We still strong. But I'm a realist. I like to be right about these predictions. I'm not hung up on being right, but if I can call one being honest and fair, I got to. I do think with allotted time, and also I feel like Verb. I've been looking back at his tweets. He's been painting a narrative like just be happy we're here to battle. We don't have to be here.
Mm.
Then he has some and like this whole I'm the old guy. He's him his back his tweets with Mav saying, "Hey man, I'm just coming to compete." Stuff like that. It's like he's trying to deflect and play this. Look, man, I did this, and especially out the gate with 30 days. It's like he got a lot of built-in. I wouldn't call them excuses, but sort of, and it's starting to weigh on me. So I'm thinking, why is he talking? I've never seen him play the victim card like he's less than. He's just coming to compete. He's the. It's worrying me, man. It's worrying me, and also extra time doesn't favor him because if you only had 30 minutes and they're giving you extra time, that's a bad combination. I'm actually going to roll with Geechee Gotti in this one.
I don't think that. I think this is how I'm interpreting it, right? Because Verb has had the victim card before. Oh, people being biased, crowds booing me. They never gave me a fair shake. He's had that victim rollout before. But in this situation, I feel like even when he said, "Oh, I'm just an old guy. I'm just, we just showing up for y'all." I feel like that's almost just some psychology. I feel like he's really gonna show up. I feel like he's probably just saying that to the people who have been, chatting online. But Geechee know who he preparing for. You know what I'm saying? I think Verb knows who he preparing for. Yeah, I mean, and I don't think Verb at this point, even though as much as he says, "Oh, no loss can hurt me," I don't think Verb wants to be the guy to take a clear all-time loss to Gotti at this point after
Mm.
how much shit you done talked. I know he talked shit in the past, but you learn from your previous experience. You don't want K Shine Part 2. And Gotti has the skill set to make it worse than what K Shine, especially in a small room. Oh, it could get much worse. Just the way he talking. I'm not talking about the performance because K Shine's performance is all time. That them rounds is just it's out of this fucking world. It's out of control. But the way Gotti talk is different than what K Shine was talking to him. It's different. So you don't want to be the person to get smoked like that. You don't want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? Every other legend has showed up. You don't want to be the one legend who on the resume who didn't show up and got whooped for
I
3 rounds.
agree.
You don't want to be that guy. And I don't think Verb is going to be that guy. I think Verb's coming through. I still got Gotti winning. You know what I'm saying? 2-1. I don't think Verb can get 2 rounds versus Geechee. Even a game Verb, I don't think he's getting 2 rounds versus Geechee clear. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe the battle will be close. I do think we're gonna get a good Verb. We're gonna get a good Geechee, man. Geechee 2-1.
I'm gonna disagree with that one part you said.
What's
If
that?
if we get a game Verb, he's getting 2 rounds clear on almost anybody. That's
What?
if we get a
What?
game.
Okay, what Verb? Are you talking about Verb from 10 years ago? Or are you talking about this Verb right now?
That's no. You said a game. A game would be all his
No, no,
highlight.
no, 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 no. He is who he is right now. So if you're saying a game of right now, Verb, who is he beating clear?
That's not what I took it to because I don't know
Oh,
what.
okay. Then say I need the Verb from 10 years ago to show up.
That's
Say
for
that.
you. That's for you to specify. Not for me.
No, no, no. That's for you to speak. You're the one who said it. You're the one who said it.
You said a game
Specify
Verb.
ledge.
You gotta.
Huh? You're jumping off a ledge right now. Allegedly. You're jumping off a ledge right
Oh
now.
wow.
All right?
We doing that? We doing
Huh?
that?
Yeah, we doing that right now. Verb can show up and be great. A game. But he not 10 years ago, Verb, I bet on him against anybody. A game. I don't care who he battled. I don't care who it was. Except for maybe 2 people. I didn't care who he battled. Right now, he'll give us a good
All right,
performance.
man. All right, look, we both got Geechee Gotti. My bad, even though you screwed up, but a game verb from the past would demolish Geechee. Yeah,
Cut it out. Stop playing. Come on. Now. You don't even believe that.
a game
You don't even believe that.
from the past. SB verb would get him out of here pretty bad.
No, no.
Yes. That listen, it don't matter. It don't matter. He's not that
You
verb.
you you
He's.
you know better than that. Gotti is not SB.
I know he's not SB.
Stop playing this game. He not
Oh,
showing up how Hollow show. He's not doing. Stop playing. You know better than this.
I love what Gotti does, and this is not. This is just about anybody in battle rap right now.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do not want that verb to ever show back up again.
I do want that verb to show back
No,
up.
no,
I've been waiting on that verb to show back up for 10
you
years.
do. You do.
I've been waiting for him to show he has a pulse
You
of
do.
that variety for 10 years.
These MCs don't want that.
Yes,
verb
they
to
do.
show.
Yes,
Gonna
they
get.
do.
They will get smoked. They don't want that. But
Yes, no, they want that because they want to battle the best. This is why niggas look at Bird differently now. He ain't the same.
no. His peers would like that. Like these new guys wouldn't stand a chance. They should be happy.
Gotti standing all the. Come on now, bro.
Let's
Stop playing. Stop playing.
I got Gotti 2-1. I got him winning. Relax. West up.
What?
West up. I got.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He trying to get past his previous narrative. People. He trying to get past that. We go past it. We get past that.
What's up, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I bet it is. Okay, go ahead. So, yeah, I'm listening.
I'm visiting Cali soon, man. I don't want no problems with nobody, man. Let everybody leave me alone. But next matchup, interesting matchup. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as up for this one as the other battles, even though there are some high profile names. I don't know why I can't put my finger on it. Maybe you can help me out with why this battle isn't just doing it for me, and a lot of others pretty much saying, Daylight. Let me hold on. Let me announce it. Let me announce it, player. Let me announce it. We got Daylight versus Tay Rock. Go ahead.
It's just disrespectful. Like y'all act like Tay Rock is a hidden character. Y'all act like Daylight is a hidden character. Oh, he's gonna troll. He ain't trolled in 4 or 5 years. Okay, let's throw that narrative out. Oh, Tay Rock. Oh, what is he gonna do? Tay Rock hasn't been good. I go back to the Geechee Gotti battle. He was good in that battle, and that was the last. And the Rex battle. We go back to that same 2 battles. Y'all said, oh, he's washed up. He can't do this no more. Very next battle, he shows up and he's good. So these narratives just ain't holding weight. I feel like what it is. Right? This is what I feel like it is. The battle was just so random. There was no storyline. There was no build up to it. It just popped up, right? I feel like that's why this battle is getting criticized the way it is, because they're both of a certain status where you don't just randomly throw them on no card. There has to be a narrative, a build-up of sorts. Daylight had Lux coming up this year. You know what I'm saying? That's a build-up. You know what I'm saying? Tay Rock battling somebody like the K-Shine rematch. Okay, had a narrative going into it. You know what I'm saying? Certain the Rex battle had a narrative going into it. You had certain battles, right? This was just throw it on the card. It's fire to me. I think it's fire. I feel like y'all being disrespectful. I feel like y'all being intentionally disrespectful with this matchup. That's what I feel. Personally, that's what I feel. Now, I could be tripping, but I don't think I'm tripping. I think you tripping, Ledge, because you told me, you said this battle was ranked where on the card? Where's this battle ranked, Ledge? Where's this battle ranked, Ledge? I ain't letting them off the hook, people. We ain't letting them off the hook. Hashtag, you know what I'm saying? We ain't letting Ledge off the hook. At Pod Tier. Where's this battle ranked? On the card, where's it ranked?
You did that? That's we do. All right.
Where's it at?
I got it on this card. I got it ranked at the bottom. I got it. I don't think this battle is gonna be better than Jay and my man Fonz. I don't think it's gonna be better than Mike P and Saga. Definitely not gonna be better than Lux and Surf. Won't be better than Verb, man, and Verb and Geechee. I just don't see it. I don't think Rock is Rock that we used to see. I think, and this is this is an actual compliment. He was consistently fired for so long This drop off is natural. Can't nobody. This is like somebody. I guess let me give a football analogy. This is like what's a quarterback? This is like somebody critiquing and judging Peyton Manning after all those years of consistency with the Colts, just slandering him because he's old and he's not as good as he used to be with the Broncos. Like I just don't feel like Tay Rock can hit those highs anymore. And also with Daylight is nice. One of the best lyricists on the planet, not just battle rap. Let's get that straight. Lyricist, period. So, but my thing is, and I'm consistent with this. You can check the records. I said this with Young Ill. I said this with anybody on their return from a long layoff. It's gonna be natural a bit of ring rust. Even if you're
Mhm.
saying the most coldest shit, it's just like the timing, the pacing, and all that. He might get into his groove somewhere middle second round, and he might very well. I got him winning the battle. I got him winning the battle because he's better. Like his shit is going to be a little more layered. He's going to still be aggressive and like the element of Daylight is that is lyrical, but then he got the street side to him. It's just a bit overwhelming, and something I want to bring up because I said it on Caffeine, but that's like live streaming. You only see it once, so I'm gonna keep it on here because it's gonna stay for forever. Tay Rock is struggling with an identity right now, and what I mean by that, hear me out. What was his calling card as a battle rapper? He was the gun line king or gun bar king, whichever one. Rum came and stole that right from under him. What is he now? Because he's not an angler. He's not like some crazy puncher. He's not like
He's Tay Rock. What do you mean? Who is he? He's Tay Rock. Be respect. I know I've had enough. People, I tried to let Ledge get this. I'm not letting him get this round off no more. He is Tay Rock. Huh? The seatbelt won't buckle. The seatbelt won't buckle up. Huh? The seatbelt won't buckle up. Huh? This is Tay Rock we talking about. Put some more respect on Tay Rock's name, Ledge.
I respect him.
Put some more
He's
respect
good.
on his name, Ledge. He's struggling with it. He's not the gun. He's still a gun bar king.
No,
Then
he's
he's the
not.
gun line king.
He's both. Rum is both.
Listen, man.
Rum
Look,
both.
look, 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 look. Okay, Nitty better. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We're not disrespecting Tay Rock. We're not doing that here, Ledge.
No.
He's not fighting. He don't have an identity crisis. You know what he's going to do in this battle? Same
What?
thing he did versus Geechee. He's going to bar up. Gun bar here, gun bar there. He's going to gun all the way through the battle. You know what's going to happen? People like you who talking all this all the nonsense. After the battle, y'all gonna be in front. Y'all gonna be on Twitter. Man, I didn't think he could do it, man. But Tay Rock, man, Tay Rock, he's just that guy. It's gonna be the same tired narrative. Put some respect on the man's name. All right.
Him.
He may not to y'all be in the same form of rock because the people turned a little bit, but we know who he is. We know who he is. Okay.
We know who he was, and he was the most consistent, savage guy on all these main events. Man, he's just not that anymore. Now he did show up against Geechee, but in
So you
between,
don't get no credit for your last work.
his last work was versus T Top, and he got smoked.
His last work on the main stage, huh?
Is this really a main stage? It's a small room. Nobody gonna be there.
So now Nome is no longer the main. All right, let's get the circle. I can't even now. Nome ain't the main stage. Okay.
So do you got Tay Rock running? That's why you talking like you got Rock winning.
I got Rock winning, but I put some respect on the man's name. Shit, I mean, goddamn, y'all talk about him like he's a hidden character. Like shit.
He's not a hidden character.
That's how y'all talk about this man. Like he's just some bum. Like he gonna be dope. He gonna be fired for 3 rounds. He's gonna be good for 3 rounds. Daylight's going to be better than him.
I just don't know.
That don't mean Rock is gonna be trash or he gonna be incapable of putting something together.
I just don't know what his strong point's gonna be in this battle. Like
bars. performance, aggression. The same thing it's always been. Come on now. Like this man done lost his attributes or something. What's going on with you,
They
man?
like 2-1.
I expect more.
They like 2-1 clear. Clear with a lot of R's.
I got daylight 2-1 as well.
All right, all right. Don't be all casual with that. It's time, man. Main event time, man. Now I'm hearing that this is gonna be like 4 to 5, maybe 6 minutes of material time limit. I'm hearing that first of all, also these battles, I'm hearing they're trying to create space. They don't want them to be close up on each other. All this is just bad for Surf. All this is in Lux's favor, and I had Lux comfortably winning. I'm a little scared for Surf. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like this could be
scared.
Like no, like I'm not scared, but I think he gonna get smoked. Like I think this is about to be
what?
Man, look.
Yo, hold on. Listen, I had Lux 2-1 clear. The last, you know what I'm saying? I had Lux 2-1 clear. Last time we talked, I told you I had Lux 2-1 clear. I don't think that means he's getting smoked, because I expect Surf to be on point 3 rounds of greatness. But A game Lux is just better overall than A game Surf. That don't mean Surf. Smoke means it's gonna be like lopsided. I don't think it's gonna be lopsided. I think Surf's still gonna be great. So you have this being a 30? Are you telling me you have this being a 30? Nah, don't try to hide under the microphone. Okie, wake him up. Okie, wake him up.
Leave my dog out of this.
Wake him up.
Stay asleep, Okie. Stay asleep. Look, I got it. I think I'm calling the 30 ball.
A clear 30 or like a gentleman's 30?
So, like, let me ask you this. Seriously. What if Lux clearly wins 2 rounds and edges the third? What do we call that?
The gentleman's 30.
If you clearly win 2 rounds and then win the third, but that one's only an edge.
I mean, it's like a 2-1 clear debatable 30.
Then I would have a debatable.
I mean, this is my thing though. Like, you really think he's gonna win all 3 rounds? Like, even just being honest, I don't believe these battle rappers are gonna abide by staying 6 feet away from each other in battle. That shit sounds good, but niggas, once they get into, it's instinctual, dog. Once you start battling, you're gonna get into your zone. You're gonna start feeling, you know what I'm saying, that energy. You're gonna feel that adrenaline. You're not gonna stand sick unless y'all putting a pool table in between them, unless you putting some glass out, unless you putting some type of structure to make sure they don't. You're not. It's not going to happen, dog. It's not gonna make no sense, bro. It's just not.
Lux with a 30.
And if it is in that situation, Lux is built for that a little bit more than Surf. I'm gonna say a little bit. That's Lux. Like, he could cipher, he could be free. It don't matter where you put Lux at. It's that in a battle, it don't matter. Lux gonna win the battle. I got Lux 2-1 clear. You know, I got 1 and 2 out of 3. But I think Surf is going to be great. I'm gonna be honest, bro. A part of me feels like all this shit niggas is talking about, oh, it favors Lux. I feel like it's gonna be one of them. A part of me. I have Lux 2-1 clear, but a part of me feels like everybody is pushing this narrative so much that if Surf actually wins this battle, they're going to shit on Lux. I mean, it's almost like they setting it up where it's like Surf has no chance, which is ridiculous. I don't know why the fuck y'all want to share that narrative like that. It's ridiculous. Surf definitely has a chance in this fucking battle.
You got a puncher's chance. Yeah.
No. It's more than a puncher's chance. Surf is great. An A game Surf for 3 rounds is not going to get dog walked. Okay, he's not getting dog walked. He will lose. To Lux, because Lux is better. But you're not getting dog walk. Dog walk means you didn't even have a chance. You just was pathetic. That ain't what's gonna happen. All right, let's just be real about this.
We'll see, man. I will say this before I'm in closing, because I said
part of me still wants to go. I want to go back to my other prediction of saying Surf gonna win on first watch, because I feel like this rollout is just favoring. It's just favoring Surf, and if he even makes a round somewhat close to the masses. It's the rollout gonna be surfing. I just see it coming. I'm going Lux 2-1 clear because Lux is better. But I just see the rollout for surf to I just see it. I see it. You heard it here. I see the rollout for Surf to win this fucking battle on first watch because y'all are setting it up for him with these low ass expect odds. You setting it up. Y'all giving this battle. I ain't gonna go there. Go ahead. Let's go.
Maybe I mean, people have done it before. People have definitely done that before. But there's just look. This is what I said on caffeine. Shout out to Kid Chaos who was in the building and said you were that makes absolute sense. So I'm gonna reiterate it here. Surf Surf stardom is a gift and a curse only for this reason, because he got so much star power, which drew the fans in. Like he is so transparent with his life. Like he'll tell you in all his music, he let you know what he go through. He go out there and he touch the people, like they cry when they see him and give him hugs and all that. So he's living his life out in the open. That's great for music, for a guy who's trying to make it in music. The problem with that is somebody like Lux is watching everything you've done in battle rap,
Surf
outside
watches everything the Lux does. Continue.
outside of battle rap.
Surf does the same thing.
The difference is Lux don't really take bad steps outside of battle rap when it comes to uh you know, the jail or fighting or things like that. All that stuff is on a microscope for Surf. Like, let's be honest.
What has he been doing recently? What has he been doing?
But it's not recently. Like, what Lux does is a catalog breakdown of you. The same
Okay,
thing.
okay. Go back in the catalog. Okay, that's cool. I got Lux winning, but I'm just your narrative just is very peculiar right
No,
now.
no, no. Well, it's very straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
He
tactician.
is.
What
Yes, he
he
is.
does, he chronicalizes your life all the way up
Yes.
until now. He did it
I
with.
got you. He's the GOAT. You don't have no argument for me, but I'm
So
just
if
just,
you, so
just
my whole point is, if you look at all the thing, like all the bulletin points that come with surf lifestyle, it's gonna get bad when you give it to an artiste like Lux. When you think about his affiliation with Tay Rock and the allegations with Tay Rock, you think Lux ain't gonna touch on that? He's gonna paint that and make him look crazy.
you
Like
know what? The more and more you talk about this battle, the more and more I just feel tempted to
pick
like
Surf. I dare you to pick Surf. I dare you to pick Surf.
I'm like so tempted to go back to my very original prediction from last year when the battle first got announced. Surf will win on first watch, and
Good.
because the way you guys talk, right? I agree. Don't get it twisted. I agree with what you're saying, but I feel like extras are being put on to the point where it's like you got. It's almost like you basically you're putting Lux versus a PG, or you're putting Lux versus a Crucible nigga.
No.
That's how you guys are talking because Surf is great, an all time great.
He
Okay,
is. He is.
he's not going to get dog walked by Lux. I'm not hearing y'all unless he goes in there bullshitting, which I don't think he's going to. Becoming their light, any of that shit, choking. Okay, he'll get. He's not getting dog walked on his A game. Like we have to stop this narrative. Please stop because you're setting it up for you whenever y'all do this, y'all set it up for that battler to do something. There's just one thing that stands out, and all of a sudden the battle is close. All of a sudden that person won. It happens all the time. I'm not doing that. We
Nico.
keep the same energy.
There's one thing to be all time great, and there's another thing to be arguably the greatest. There's still a separation there.
Arguably, he is the GOAT. Come on
Yeah. But my whole point is,
now.
my whole point is, man, that's like saying, look, for as good as a producer as like Swiss Beats is, there's only one Dr. Dre, man. Like,
Okay, yeah,
so like that's my point.
understand.
There's still a separation there, no matter how talented Surf is, and he didn't help himself with like kind of having his life in the public eye for Lux to easily get access. And we don't know, like people run to Lux with information too. Like we don't know what else he know that we like. Damn, I ain't even know that. Like
So you don't think Surf done talk to niggas in Harlem?
I listen. I think so, but he can't put it together as good as Lux can
You
against
can't.
him.
That's
Or
a fact.
so
Okay.
that's why it's going to be a separation anyway it goes. Then you throw in the fact he can rap better. Then he's just as big of a showman as he is. He can stage perform just as well. Like there's nothing Surf can do better than him. So like I don't see a,
There is something. There's
what
something.
what can he do?
I mean, you are your skill set. He raps that. He talks that shit. He raps that pain. He talks about the street life, the substance. You know what I'm saying? The storytelling. He can get into that bag. I don't think Lux is just superior than him when it comes to talking that street shit. I don't think that at all. I don't.
I just
And you are your skill set. That's who you are. You are that. Be that.
I'm out of here, man. Look, Lux would have cleared 30.
Dog, really? Okay. All right. All right.
No, I'm joking. No, I got Lux winning 30. But listen, I never said Surf is going to be terrible. I've seen great or really good performances get 30. I seen Chef Trez against JC. I felt like he was really
That was
dope, but I didn't give him a round in that
okay.
battle.
I agree. I thought you was gonna say really great. I was
No,
like,
no, no,
yo,
no. But I'm just saying, I've seen people like really show up
we
and just,
fired up.
yeah, and just get one up because somebody was just on one.
Yeah, but
But
even in that example, I think this is gonna be. I'm expecting from Sir. This is what I'm expecting from Sir. I'm expecting 3 rounds of third verse Hitman, first X Fact. I'm expecting the very best rounds from Surf, constructed in a way nobody thinks he is going to do. And I'm expecting the A game Lux. And I just don't think anybody, I don't care who it is, except for one person, is beating Lux.
another thing with the time given, I I know for I can almost guarantee Surf is not going to rap as long. So you given the superior lyricist, I don't think Surf is going to try to rap 6 minutes or
I
whatever.
think Surf is definitely going to try and rap that long because it's a numbers game at the end of the day. Like you're battling Lux. How do you make a battle more debatable if people feel like your material isn't going to be as good? You pack in more material. Look at his rounds when he battled Nitty and got like he raps a
He's a
lot. He'll
yeah,
put
but
all that shit in there. Just throw all that shit in there. Rap.
look at the
Same
end
thing he did with Hollow. He raps a lot.
at the end of the day, Surf is a busy man, bro. Like I don't think he's and those stipulations. Hold on, wait. Those stipulations just got implemented. So I don't think Surf is the type to oh shit, let me revive. Like I don't. I feel like he's a very much one and done type of writer. Like I got it, I rehearsed it, I'm good. Y'all give me extra time, that's cool. I'm a real like if he try to improvise and do that, I think it's gonna take away from what he's doing. I think so, but we'll see, man. That's why it's close. It's upon us. It is going down tomorrow, my man Nico. I can't. Hey, at some point we're gonna have to recap this, me and you, bro, just to see, cause I'm curious.
Look, I'm gonna be all for it, man. I know everybody been like, man, you still out there in the West? You can just pull up to the building. You can't go in, but just pull up and watch. Like, look, man, I'm gonna be outside again, man. With the good people. I'm traveling to the Bay Area tomorrow, man. I'll be on the front lines with some of the community leaders. They dealing with some heavy shit out there. These Trump supporters and these other kind of folk like that have they become a little bit emboldened because the numbers, what I'm saying, weren't in our favor in that particular area of the Bay Area. And so we call it in the reinforcements, and we're going to make sure that we, what I'm saying, boots on the ground, have our numbers, and we're going to get some progress cracking. So I'm going to be out there. So I'm going to be watching NOME. You know what I'm saying? When it first popped, I'll be watching it on my way to go and do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna be tuned into the ones that I need to be tuned into and all that good shit, man. Definitely appreciate you again, as always, my good brother Les, for having me up on here, man. You know what I'm
My
saying? One day
guy.
you're gonna get tired of having me up on here, man. But
Nah, never, 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 man. I need some. You the only one that can bring the smoke, man. And we gotta holler at Ben Swayze for that one off, man, so I can get you up out of there in the
hey,
public eye.
listen, New Era Podcast, man. I fuck with y'all. I rock with y'all. A day one at that. I'm one of the day ones, goddamn it. Fuck with y'all heavy. Where my one off smoke at? Huh? The voice of the West is ready. Huh? I'm ready to catch. I'm ready for all the smoke. All right. Ledge done called me out. And listen, Ledge called me out. I'm ready for smoke. I will be dropping another 30 piece as I did once before, but I feel like it will be entertaining. It will be dope.
Boy,
Where
hot.
at? What's happening?
Boy,
We
smoking.
ain't hidden. Don't treat us like hidden characters. Let's get booked.
Yeah. No, yeah, we definitely ain't hitting character. Shout out to my man E2s. No, he was a worthy opponent. Can't wait to lock in with my man Nico, voice of the West. Again, make sure y'all check out his channel, man. He got so much material that's fire. Like this whole breaking news shit is crazy entertaining. And he out here, man. He doing it. He's doing a lot. And he's like a one man band, just like myself. I think that's why I relate to him so much, because we out here getting it from the mud, dolo, pretty much. So yeah, his at right there, NicoTV underscore on Twitter, NicoTV, Voice of the West on YouTube. My guy, thanks a lot for joining me, man.
Always, brother.
Hey man, this has been the prediction show. I will hit y'all with a recap, and everybody enjoy Gnome 10. It's finally here, all right? And as always, keep it battle rap, love.